All right, we're getting set up here. Good morning, good morning. Let's see. Can I do this? No. I always forget how to work this, man. All right. Participants, be tall. Cool. All right, just making sure I have this set up correctly. We'll give people another minute, mainly giving myself a minute to just get set up, and then we'll get this party started for our Sunday morning Vinyasa yoga. So let's see how this looks. All right. All right, making sure I didn't miss anybody. I think this is what it is. Boop. All right, my friends. So we're going full hour Vinyasa flow. As always, listen to your body. If you need to take a moment to reconnect, child's pose. We work on core work throughout our practice. The beginning and the end are that yin style of yoga, and that middle is the work. So we'll go ahead and get this party started. Looks like a hot mess today, but we will get started in child's pose when you're ready. Knees as wide as the mat, big toes together, arms reaching nice and long out in the front. Come up a little closer. So child's pose, again, extending those arms long, working your sit bones back towards our heels, forehead down to the mat. Getting started here, this first moment of the day, first moment of our practice, bringing awareness to tension in the body, bringing awareness to noise in the mind, and working on releasing and letting go here. So we'll start our practice with those 3 rounds of community breath. Let's begin with an exhale, empty the lungs. Take that deep inhale through the nose, filling the lungs up. And then long, gentle sigh out the mouth, release, let it go. 2 more times just like that, deep breath in. Long, gentle sigh. And last time, deep inhale. And long, gentle exhale. Staying here in your child's pose for 1 more moment. Finding that intention for your class, your practice. And then we'll go ahead and come into a more active child's pose. We're pressing into our fingertips or our palms. We're actively guiding our sit bones back towards our heels. We stay for a breath. And then let's get into that side body, walking our hands over to the right side. As we do that, option across the left hand over the right. We're working our left hip back towards our left heel. We stay here, another round of breath. And on your next inhale, come back to center. We'll take it to that left side, left corner. Option across the right hand over your left. Work that right hip back towards your right heel. We stay another moment. And then inhale back to center. Active child's pose 1 more time. Sit bones back towards heels. And on your next inhale, let's start to bring ourselves up to our tabletop. Hands and knees, taking some gentle movement for you today. Swaying those hips side to side. Releasing tension in the neck, circling the head. Clockwise and counterclockwise, maybe lengthening and straightening one leg and then the other, or stacking your hips. Again, movement here for you to start your practice. And then after that gentle movement, we spread those fingers wide, planting our palms on the mat. Tops of the feet are flat, arms on the mat behind you. We'll flow through cat-cow to awaken the spine. So on your next exhale, start to round that spine. Press the palms to the mat and look towards your belly. On your inhale, come back through, gaze up, lift those sit bones, shoulders away from ears. Again, exhale, cat pose, round spine. And inhale, gaze up, open the heart. We'll go 1 more time through. Exhale to cats. And inhale to cow. Bring yourselves back to center and tabletop. We'll take thread the needle. On your next breath, inhale, reach your left hand to the sky, get nice and long. And on your exhale, thread your left arm underneath the right, shoulder and your cheek come to the mat. Option to stay as you are, or maybe walk that right hand out, straightening out the right arm here. So see how that feels in your body? Option to stay, or extend the right leg nice and long behind you. Toes can stay on the mat. Working on balance here. If you choose, weight into the left knee, left shoulder. Find that gazing spot. We start to lift our right foot to the sky. So again, find balance, find that steady gaze. If you're going for it, maybe that right hand reaches to the sky. Maybe you drop right hand towards your low back. We're going to stay here, another round of breath, use the core. On your next exhale, lower the palm, lower the knee if it's lifted. On your inhale, we unthread. Reach that left hand to the sky. And exhale, replant it to the mat. Take a little movement, shake it out. All right, we're going to the right side. So come back to center tabletop. On your next inhale, reach that right hand to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Shoulder and cheek onto the mat. So again, let's switch this way. Again, options to stay or walk that left hand out. Straighten the left arm. Stay here or extend the left leg behind you, toes onto the mat. Balancing on right shoulder, right knee. Again, option to stay or start to lift that left foot up. Staying here, or maybe we start to reach that left hand to the sky. Staying the spot is always key. Maybe drop that left hand to your low back. We're here for another round of breath. On your next exhale, lower the knee, lower the palm. With an inhale, we unthread, reach that right hand back to the sky, and then slowly replant the palms. Give it a little shake out, come back to center. Let's flow through our downward facing dog, or into our downward facing dog. On your next exhale, round the spine, let's come back to cat pose. On your inhale, gaze up, open the heart to cow. On this exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. First downward facing dog of the day. So pedal it out a bit here, then one from the other. Shake your head, yes and no. Option to kick a leg to the sky. Take a shake out the leg, shake out the hips. And then we're coming back into that stillness of our downward facing dog. So focus really on spreading those fingers wide, palms planted to the mat, hips lift a little higher. Your ears are in between those arms, and our gaze is at the knees or maybe towards the navel here. Stay here, finding stillness, really press into those palms, shoulders away from ears. Hips lift higher, find a breath in, and on your exhale, can those heels drop closer to the mat? Maybe not, and that's okay today. We'll stay here for a breath. And then we'll work into down dog body wave. So options and variations, listen carefully. On your next inhale, we're going to shift forward into a high plank. On your exhale, start to bend your knees towards the mat. Now they can touch the mat, more restorative, or they just hover. Your hips sink back towards your heels, and then slowly lift the hips back to the sky. So again, inhale, come forward to your high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, and start to hover or meet the mat, hips sink back. And then hips lift to the sky, downward facing dog. Let's do that 2 more times through. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, sink your hips back. And then bring those hips up to the sky 1 more time through. Shift forward, high plank. Bend those knees, sink your hips back. And then lift those hips back to the sky. Get a little shake out, bend those knees. Shake the head. Then find that stillness again in your downward facing dog. We're going to get right into our right and left side here. So on your next inhale, reach your right foot to the sky, 3-leg downward dog. Kick out with the heel, toes facing to the ground, stay for another breath. Just start to stagger your hip, right hip on top of the left, heel in towards the glute. Take another breath here. Inhale, straighten that right leg, and then slowly lift up. Right foot up in between your hands. Let your left knee come to the mat, top of your left foot is flat, and then slowly reach your hands to the sky. So as you come here, low lunge. Being aware of those front toes. So if you can't see them, take a wider stance, walk that foot forward a little bit more. Hands reaching to the sky, shoulders away from ears. Take a breath in. On your exhale, let your hips sink further forward. Get really low, really deep into this. So focusing on our hip alignment. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Again, take a breath in. Exhale, you go a little bit deeper. Hands to the sky. Your next exhale, open your heart, cactus arms. And inhale, hands high. We'll take a twist. Bring that left hand down to the inside of the foot. Reach your right hand to the sky. Staying here. Variation, if you would like a deeper twist this morning, bring that left hand up, elbow to the outside of your right knee, palms touch, elbows and shoulders stack. Stay here, another breath. On your next inhale, come back to center, both hands high. Exhale, half split, straighten that front leg, flex the foot, hands rest down either side of the hip. Working that right hip back, left hip forward. Crown of the head, reaching towards the right foot. We stay, another breath. And on your next inhale, walk the hands forward either side of the right foot. We're making our way back to downward facing dog. So tuck your left toe under, lift your left knee off the mat, step your right foot back, return to down dog, shake it out. We'll go ahead and come to our left side. On your next inhale, left leg high to the sky. Heels reaching up, toes facing down. Take another breath and start to stack your hips. Heels coming towards the glute. We're here for another breath. On your next inhale, straighten your left leg. And then exhale, slowly step that left foot up. In between your hands, right knee to the mat. Top of your right foot flat behind you. Go ahead and make your lunge. Now get awareness into that front leg, those front toes. If you don't see them, walk that left foot forward a little bit more. Hands to the sky. Shoulders away from ears, take a breath in. On your next exhale, get deeper into that front knee. Awareness again in the hips. Left hip back, right hip forward. Let's take another inhale. This exhale, go a little bit deeper. Open the heart, exhale, cactus arms, slide back bend, gaze up. Inhale, hands to the sky. Let's take our twist. Exhale, right hand down to the inside of the foot. Left hand reaching to the sky. I'm just going to turn my body so I can see you and you can see me. All right, stay here or want a deeper twist this morning. Lift that right palm off the mat. We're bringing right elbow to the outside of our left knee. Palms touch, elbows and shoulders stack. Stay here, another breath. On your next inhale, let's come back to center, both hands to the sky. And then exhale, half split. Straighten that front leg. Let your hands drop down to meet the mat. Nice long leg here, but always option for a bend in the knee. And work that left hip back, right hip forward. Crown of the head, reaching towards that front foot. We stay for another breath. And on your next inhale, walk the hands forward. Coming back to our downward facing dog, tuck your back toe, lift the knee off the mat. Step that left foot back to meet your right and shake it out. Find that strong down dog. Hold it here for a breath. And then on your next exhale, look up at your hands. Slowly step, walk, or jump your feet forward. Let's come to the front edge of our mat. Coming to that first forward fold here today. Again, maybe some movement, pedaling your legs, spreading one knee and the other. Take ragdoll, that gentle sway side to side, releasing into your low back. We bring it back to center, taking a twist, bend into your right knee, right hand onto the mat or onto a block or book. You reach your left hand to the sky. So again, right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Options here, you can drop that left hand towards your low back. Maybe gaze up at the sky. Take a breath in, really lift that left side up towards the sky. And on your exhale, can you bring it further behind you, deepen your twist. We're here for another breath. On your next inhale, left hand reaching high. Exhale, come back to your forward fold. We switch sides. Bend into your right knee, right hand onto the mat, and reach our left hand to the sky. So right knee bent, left knee bent, right leg straight. So right hand's reaching tall, option stay here, drop that right hand towards your low back. Maybe gaze up at the sky. Again, connecting with our breath, inhale, we lift up. Exhale, deepen your twist. On your next breath, reach that right hand up and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, your halfway lift. So flat back here, always the options, hands resting on shins or above the knees. Fingers hovering over the mat if you're a little bit more advanced today. Shoulders away from ears. Nice long spine. We stay for one more breath. And exhale, deep forward fold. On your next inhale, make your way to standing. And to reach those arms up and overhead, slight back bend that feels good to you. And then exhale, palms touch. Hands to hearts. Take a breath here. So let's bring awareness back to those feet.
Feet hip distance apart, lift your toes off the mat, spread your toes wide, and then slowly plant them back onto the floor. And then take some movement, sway side to side, maybe taking a circle like motion going clockwise and counterclockwise, just to feel every part of the foot connected onto the mat. And then let's go ahead and bring yourselves back to center. We'll get into that side body again. Inhale, reach those hands to the sky. Exhale, release your right arm to the side body. Inhale, lift up with your left. Exhale, up and over to your right. So we go slow always, finding that gentle stretch. We're gonna work on that hip alignment. So work that left hip back, left shoulder back. Your gaze is what's best for your neck. So it's better to look straight out, look down at the floor, or maybe look up at the sky. Take another inhale, your exhale can go a little bit deeper, but we're gonna play with balance this morning. So bring weight into your left foot. Your right foot's gonna lift off the mat. Maybe just the toes stay on, the heel lifts up, or maybe the whole foot is off. And then, if you feel pretty steady on the side, can you lift that foot a little bit higher? Can you reach that left arm up and over a little bit more? We stay for another breath. Exhale, release the right foot down. Inhale, both hands to the sky. Take a breath here. Exhale, release your left arm down. Inhale, lift up with the right. Exhale, up and over to your left. So go slow. We work that stacking again. Right shoulder, right hip back. Where is best for your neck? Where are you gazing? Take another inhale. Exhale, just go a little bit deeper. And again, we're gonna play with balance. Weight into the right foot. Start to shift it over. You can lift that left foot off the mat. Maybe it's just the heel. Maybe the toes bobble on and off. Or maybe this is your good balance inside. Can you lift that left foot a little bit higher? Can you reach that right arm up and over a little bit more? Another breath. Exhale, bring it back down. Both hands to the sky. Going to a back bend here. Options. Interlace your fingers, but keep your pointer fingers extended up. This is a deeper release, or if you need low back support today, you're gonna release those hands at your low back, fingers pointing down, draw the elbows towards one another. So your choice, see what feels best to you. Those arms are up and overhead again, interlacing the fingers, pointing fingers extending. Take a breath in, you lengthen. On your exhale, start to draw that line on the ceiling. You hip shift forward, head can drop back, deep back bend here. Now if you're going into this and your body goes, bring those hands down to support the low back to go into that deeper release. Elbows together. We're here for another round of breath. Inhale, come back to center. Release the arms to the next side of the body. Come to mountain pose. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath in. Long exhale, long side out the mouth. Again, deep inhale. And long exhale. We're going to start our practice today by flowing through sun salutation C, working into a low back release. So when you're ready with your next breath, you're going to open the eyes. On your inhale, reach those hands to the sky. Taking it to chair pose, big toes touch, space between your heels. On your next exhale, sink your hips low, but lift that chest up. Pinkies in, shoulders away from ears. You gaze down, we see those toes, we can wiggle them. We're here for one more breath. On your next exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back into a high plank. We're going into eat limb pose. So when you're ready, on your exhale, knees, chest, chin onto the mat. Your sit bones are in the sky. And then slide through onto your belly. Inhale, lift your chest to your cobra pose. And on your next exhale, come back down to the belly. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. Take a breath here. Let's get into the right side. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot up in between your hands. Option is yours. If you need more restorative today, back knees on the mat, or if you're going for a little more power, back knees lifted. On your inhale, reach those hands to the sky, or higher low lunge. Power up that back leg, back heel, shift forward over the toe. Take an inhale, exhale, go deeper into your front knee. We hold it here. Exhale, release those hands to the side of the front foot. Step that right foot back, flow through 8 limbs, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, slide through cobra, lift your chest. On your exhale, coming back down to the belly. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, up and back, return to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, left leg, reach it high to the sky. Exhale, step that left foot up in between your hands. Staying here, right knee on the mat, or going for more power, back knees lifted. When you're ready, inhale, hands to the sky, high lunge. Power up, back heel forward. Straighten up that back leg, hold it here. Exhale, release those hands down either side of the front foot. Listen carefully. Step your right foot up to meet your left. Come to a forward fold at the front edge of your mat. On your inhale, a halfway lift. On your exhale, we fold. Bring back to chair. Big toes touch. Space between the heels. Sink your hips low. Reach your hands to the sky. Chair pose. Stay for another breath. Exhale, release, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And with your next breath, reach those hands to the sky. Slight back bend if you choose. Palms touch. Hands to heart. Take a breath. All right, we're doing that one more time through. Inhale, hands to the sky. Big toes touch. Space between those heels. Exhale, come back to chair. Chest lifted, another breath. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step it back, high plank. Let's go through 8 limbs, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, slide through onto the belly, lift the chest, over pose. On your exhale, come back down. Tucking your toes, lift those hips up and back. We return to downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Starting with our left leg, inhale, left foot reaches to the sky. On your next exhale, step that left foot up and between your hands. Again, choice is yours. Higher low lunge. On your next breath, reach those hands up. Wherever you go the second time through, heel forward, power up that back leg. Get deeper in the front. Another breath. Exhale, release the hands down. Step back, high plank. Again, 8 limbs, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, slide through, cobra, lift your chest. Exhale, come back down. Tucking our toes, lift those hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. To the right side, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step that right foot up and between the hands. Back knees lifted or on the mat. When you're ready, inhale, hands to the sky. Power up, back heel forward. Straighten out that back leg, deeper in the front. Take one more breath here. Exhale, release the hands down. Listen carefully, step your left foot up to meet the right, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Final time, big toes touch. Space between the heels or to reach those hands to the sky. Chest lifted. Another breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and with your next breath, inhale, come all the way to standing, arms up, overhead, slight back bend if you choose. Palms touch. Hands to heart, close the eyes. Take 2 rounds of deep breath. Deep inhale. Long exhale. And final breath here. All right, my friends. So making your way into our sequence, our Vinyasa flow. When you're ready, on an inhale, open those eyes again. We're starting once again in chair pose. Big toes together, space between the heels, hands to the sky. Exhale, bend those knees, sink the hips, lift the chest. Take a breath. Let's go lower. Exhale, crown of the head forward, arms behind you. Open your heart, your chest here. Shoulders pull together. Inhale, hands to the sky. We're going low again. Exhale, get lower, get deeper. Hold it here. On your next breath, hands to heart center. We're going to bring our right elbow to the outside of our right knee. Twisted chair. Elbow pressing into knee, palms pressing together. Work that right hip back. It is starting to shoot forward. Find a gazing spot that works for you. We're here for a breath. Inhale, hands back to heart center. We're switching sides. Exhale, left elbow outside of right knee. Elbow presses into knee, palms together. Elbows stack. Left hip back, right hip forward. Find that gazing spot. Stay with your breath. Another moment here. Keep going, sorry. On your next inhale, come back to center. Hold your chair pose. Take one more breath. On your exhale, fold forward. Hold it, another breath. And on your next inhale, come up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step back with your right foot. Let's take it to warrior 2. Heel to arch alignment. Bring those arms up, shoulder height. Deep bend in that front knee. Arms, shoulder height again, gazing over your front fingertips. Awareness into the legs here. So again, don't see your front toes, wider stance. Get a little bit lower into that front knee. Notice, is the right knee dipping into the midline? Push it back. Power up that back leg, arm shoulder height, hold it here. Flipping your front palm, reach up and back, reverse the warrior. Hold it. Sorry if I'm off on my right and left sides right now. But we're gonna say the right foot steps back. So your right arm wraps around that low back. Left hand reaching up and behind you. Take another breath. Inhale, come back to center. Let's take triangle, straighten your front leg. Left hand pulls forward as your right hip pulls back, and then it's that simple tilt. So that left hand creates a connection, whether it's on your shin or above your knee. But notice that front knee, if you feel like you're locking out, it feels a little tense, put a little micro bend into it. Not a lunge, just a slight bend. Now as we're here, we're working our right side body to stack on top of the left. So right hip, right shoulder lifts up and back. You're gonna feel the stretch start to come onto the inside of that left leg. Stay here, your gaze is wherever is best for your neck. So if it feels better, just stare straight out, gaze there. Down at the floor, or we challenge our balance by looking up at that right hand. That right hand's the top of our triangle. Let's stay for another breath. Inhale, bring it back up to warrior two, heel to arch. Flip that front palm, reach up and back, reverse the warrior. Inhale to center. Let's cartwheel those hands down. Step your front foot back to meet, and then flow through from high plank. Exhale down to the belly, so not 8 limbs. Top flip your flat. Inhale, lift your chest. Low cobra, full cobra. Make your feeling upward facing dog. Press the tops of the feet. Lift those thighs, and then however you like to get there, transition back to your downward dog. Hold it. Take a breath. On your next exhale, gaze up at your hands. Step, walk, jump your feet forward. We're coming back to a forward fold at the front edge of our mat. On your inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. We come back to chair. Big toes touch. Space between the heels. Reach those hands to the sky. We're getting lower. Exhale, crown of the head forward. Arms reach behind you. Chest lifted. Inhale, hands high. One more time. Exhale, a little bit lower, a little bit deeper. Arms reach behind you. Just hold it here. Take a breath. Slowly bring those palms to meet at heart center. We're taking our twist. Right elbow outside of that left knee. Palms touch. Elbow, shoulder stack. Hold it here. Another breath. Work that right hip back. Inhale, hands back to heart center. Switching sides. Exhale, left elbow outside of our right knee. Working that left hip back. Elbow pressing to knee. Palms together. Elbow, shoulder stack. Another breath. Inhale, hands to heart center. Hold it here. Final round of breath. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands and step back with your left foot or the other foot if I'm on the wrong side. Warrior two, heel to arch alignment. Cartwheel those arms up, shoulder height. So deep into that front knee again. Notice, is that right leg dipping in towards the midline? We're pressing it back. Take a breath. On your exhale, do a little bit deeper. Hold it here. Let's flip that front palm. Reach up and back, reverse the warrior. It's always the option. Right or left hand resting behind you or wrapping around that low back. Hold it here, another breath. Inhale, come back to center. Straighten that front leg, let's take triangle. Right hand reaching forward, left hip pull back, and then we take that tilt. Right hand resting on your shin above the knee. Maybe on the inside of the leg with the palm facing out. Left side, left shoulder, left hip. We're stacking them, we're lifting them up and back. Left hand's the top of the triangle. We're reaching it high to the sky. Our gaze, again, where it is best for our neck. Listen to your body here. We're here, another breath. And on your next inhale, bring it back up, warrior two. Let's flip that front palm again. Reach up and back, reverse that warrior. Inhale to center, and exhale, cartwheel those hands down. Step the front foot back, high plank, we flow through our vinyasa. Exhale down to the belly. Inhale, lift your chest, cobra, upward facing dog. And exhale, returning to down dog or tabletop. Shake it out. All right, coming to our first round of core work today. So option is to do this in tabletop, or we're doing it from downward facing dog. Nothing too wild or crazy, but take a breath here. Let's start with that right side. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Hold it, hover. Foot hovers off the mat. We're in that half plank position. Inhale, right leg hover. Exhale, right knee to the midline, the nose, crunching in tight. Another breath. Inhale, right leg high, let's cross it. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, hold it, and then thread the foot through. Almost like thread the needle or twisted plank here. Foot can touch the mat, we stay for another breath. Inhale, let's bring that right knee back to center. Reach that right foot high. Release the right foot to the mat and shake it out. We're going to our left side. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Again, foot hovers off the mat, we stay here. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to the midline, the nose crunching in tight, another breath. Inhale, reach that left leg to the sky. And exhale, we cross it, hold it, then thread the foot through, twisted plank. Stay here, another moment. On your next inhale, left knee back to center. Kick that left foot to the sky, release that left foot down, shake it out, pedal out the knees, shake the head, yes, no. If you like, come to child's pose, recovery here. 3 rounds of deep breath. Deep inhale. Long exhale, another moment. Woo, getting hot in here. When you're ready, after your next exhale, start to transition forward into your your tabletop, or going to downward facing dog. Listen carefully, my friends. We're going to make our way to Malasana. So that's that deep squat. Looking up at your hands, we step, walk, or jump your feet to the outside of your hands. Bring that tailbone down, tuck it under, hands to heart center. So as we come here, first moment of our practice, getting low, getting deep. If your hips are much higher than what I'm showing, totally fine. We're working on bringing that tailbone under and then down. From here, shoulders away from those ears. If you like to, you can kind of sway side to side, loosen those hips a little bit more this morning, and then bring yourselves back to center. So envision heart opening, shoulders away from ears. Use your breath to calm and cool the body. Malasana is very fiery. You're gonna feel that fire. We're gonna stay here, another 2 rounds of breath. Deep inhale. Long exhale, final moment here. And then slowly, when you're ready, palms to the mat. Let's lift those hips up to the sky. Walk your feet back in, hip distance apart. Pedal out those legs. Take ragdoll, gentle sway side to side, release your low back. We bring ourselves back to center into our forward fold. On your next inhale, a halfway lift. On your exhale, fold. Your inhale, come all the way to standing. Reach the arms up and overhead, slide back bend if you choose. Palms touch, hands to heart. Take a breath here. All right, we're just going through this one more time, and then we go into our restorative yoga or yin yoga. Take another breath. On your next inhale, reach those hands to the sky. Let's bring those big toes to touch, space between the heels. Exhale, sink low. We're coming back to chair, chest lifted. Take a breath, we're getting lower, we're getting deeper. Exhale, crown and head forward, arms behind us, chest belly lifted. Inhale, arms to the sky. One more time, exhale, get low, get deep. Hold it here. Palms come to heart center, we're taking our twist. Right elbow, outside of that left knee, press elbow to knee, palms together. Shoulders, shoulders and elbows stack. Options, maybe this time you're gonna open up those arms. Again, elbow stays on the outside of the knee here, another breath. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, hands back to heart center, we're switching sides. Exhale, left elbow, outside of right knee, palms, elbows, shoulders stack. Hold it here, open up those arms, deepening the twist. Left hand reaches to the sky, right hand, or to, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Another breath, palms touch. Inhale, hands back to heart, keep it low. Stay in chair, one more breath. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step back with that right foot. We're coming back to warrior 2, heel to arch. Bring that arms up, shoulder height. Widen that stance if you need to. Get deeper into that front knee, hold it. Work that left knee back. Take a breath here. Flipping your front palm, reach up and back, reverse our warrior. That right hand might wrap around the low back. We're here for another breath. Inhale, come back to center. This time through, exhale, side angle, forearm resting, right hand to the sky. So really work the hip. Pull that left knee back with the left forearm. Option, stay as you are or take a variation. Right hand can drop to your low back. Left arm can drop to the inside of the leg. Or maybe it comes up and underneath, creating connection here. Right shoulder, right hip pulls back. Stay another breath wherever you are. If you get into a position and it's too much, let that forearm come back to rest. And everyone, next inhale, left forearm down, right hand to the sky, hold it. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Hands to heart, toes out, heels in, sway your hips side to side. We're coming low, we're coming into goddess, reverse pose. Releasing into the hips. Bring yourselves back to center, let's open to the stars. Straighten the legs, reach the arms up and overhead, a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, palms touch, sink your hips low, come back down, we're doing that one more time. Inhale, open the heart, star pose. And exhale, sink it low. Stay here, knees pressing apart, hips are sinking to the ground, heart is open. We're gonna take some pulses today. So let's start with heels planted on the mat. We're just gonna go straight up and straight down on your inhale. Straighten out those legs just a little bit, keep a little bend in the knee. Exhale, come back down. Again, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, deepen. Stay with me, inhale. And exhale again, inhale. And exhale, let's go two more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. One more time, inhale. And exhale, now stay low. Sink the sit bones down. Knees pressing apart. Can you go one more inch? We're gonna hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those legs. Reach your arms to the sky. Open the hearts. Your inhale, come back. Warrior two. Bend into that front leg, arm shoulder height. Let's flip that front palm. Reach up and back. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, cartwheel those hands down. Step left foot back, high plank, low for your vinyasa. Exhale, come down to the belly. Your inhale, lift your chest, cobra, upward facing dog. And on your exhale, return to down dog. Take a breath here, shake it out. Make your way back to the front of our mat. On your exhale, gaze up at those hands. Slowly step, walk, jump the feet forward. Your inhale, halfway lift. Your exhale, we fold. We're coming back to chair. Big toes touch. Space between the heels. Lift your chest. Reach those hands to the sky. Hold it. We're going low again. Exhale, front of the head forward. Arms behind you. Inhale, hands to the sky. One more time. Exhale, a little bit lower, a little bit deeper. Keep those hips low. Hands to heart center. We're taking that twist. Right elbow outside of the left knee. Palm, shoulders stack. Stay here. Open up those arms. We're here. One more breath. Bring those palms back to touch if you've opened them. Inhale, hands back to heart center, switching sides. Exhale, left elbow, outside of the right knee. Stack the palms, stack shoulders and elbows. Option, stay here or open up those arms, another breath. If you've opened the arms, palms back to touch. Inhale, hands to heart, hold it here, final breath. And exhale, release, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, we fold, plant the hands, step back with your left foot, warrior two, heel to arch, arms come up, shoulder height. Widen that stance, get set up. Let's flip that front palm, reach up and back, reverse for warrior. Left arm to wrap around that low back, another breath here. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side angle, forearm resting, left hand high. Work that right knee, pull it back with the right forearm. Option is stay or go into your variation, left hand dropping to your low back. Right hand to the inside of the leg. Or we go for the full bind, creating that connection with pants, fingertips, shirts. Gaze wherever's best for you. Again, if you get into a position if it's too much, just bring that left forearm back to rest. We're only here another breath. And then everyone. Right forearm resting. Whew. Left hand to the sky, take a breath here. Inhale, come back up, warrior two. Bring those hands to heart. Toes out, heels in, return to goddess or horse pose. Take that space side to side. And then bring yourselves back to center. Let's open, star pose. Inhale, straighten those legs, reach up and back. Exhale, sink it back down. We go one more time. Inhale, open, star. And exhale, sink it low. Hold it here. Working those hips a little bit lower. Chest heart open, hands at heart center. This time, lift your right heel off the mat. We're gonna pulse it out. On your inhale, lengthen up the legs. Exhale, sink it back down. 3 more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. 2, inhale. And exhale, 1, inhale. And exhale, right heel on the mat, left heel lifted. 4 more, inhale. And exhale, 3, inhale. And exhale, 2, inhale. And exhale, 1, inhale. And exhale, if you can, both heels lifted off the mat. 4 more pulses, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen, 3, inhale. And exhale, 2, inhale. And exhale, 1, inhale. And exhale, stay low, heels off the mat, hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels to the mat, opening into star. Woo! Exhale, warrior 2, bend into that right knee, arm shoulder height. Let's flip that front palm, reach up and back, reverse your warrior. Inhale to center, cartwheel those hands down, step that front foot back, flow through your vinyasa, coming down to the belly. Inhale, lift your chest, cobra, upward facing dog, and exhale, beyond knee again, down dog or tabletop. Final round of core work coming at you. So if you choose to opt out of it, just come to child's pose. Otherwise, if you're going with me, let's go. When you're ready, inhale, right leg lifted high to the sky. On your exhale, right knee, right elbow, hold it here, foot hovers. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee to the midline of the nose, crunching in tight. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, we cross it, right knee, left elbow, extend the foot through, twist is yours. Twisted plank. If you want to try twisted side plank, bring your left heel to the mat behind you, reach your left hand to the sky. Hips lift high, we stay for another breath. Exhale, release that left hand down, bring that right knee back to center, kick it high, release it to the floor and shake it out. Slowly come back to center, find your breath. Let's take it to the left side when you're ready. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Here we go, last time through. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale to the midline of the nose, crunch it tight. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, we cross it. We extend that foot through, stay in twisted plank or twisted side plank. Right heel to the mat behind you. Reach your right hand to the sky. Hips, lift them high. We're here, another breath. Exhale, release that right hand down. Left knee back to center. Reach that left foot high. Release the foot down. Child's pose. Knees wide. Big toes touch. Arms nice and long in front of you. Forehead to the mat. Find your breath. Deep inhale. Long, gentle exhale. Woo. Releasing here. Another deep breath in. Long, gentle sigh out the mouth. Noticing the body. How are we feeling here from the beginning of our class? Is there still some tension we need to work through? This is the part of our practice where we get into that deep stretch. We warm the body up. Now we can really get into it. So stay here for one more moment. And then getting into the arms and the shoulders one more time. We'll take a variation of thread the needle while in child's pose. So keeping your right arm nice and long out in front of you. Let's take that left arm underneath your right. So you're still in child's pose, working the sit bones back towards the heels. With that left arm threaded under the right, so that left palm can face the mat or face the sky. Your head's releasing wherever you may find comfort. It should feel this in that left shoulder, upper back. Let's stay for another breath. And on your next inhale, switch it out. Left arm goes nice and long. We thread that right arm underneath. Forehead down to the mat. Sit bone sinking back. Again, right palm can face the mat or face the sky. Another breath here. And on your next inhale, let's reach that right arm nice and long. Final moment in your child's pose. And on your next inhale, let's bring yourselves forward into your tabletop. Take some gentle movements, spread it out, shake out those legs. We're gonna make our way into pigeon today. I'm gonna guide you into it from tabletop. If you choose to do it from downward dog, feel free. So let's start with that right side. When you're ready, right knee to the outside of our right wrist. We're gonna walk our left leg nice and long behind us. Top of that left foot goes flat, and then help your front shin out. So you're gonna grab that right foot. You're gonna bring your shin a little bit more parallel to the front of your mat. It never has to be perfect, just a little. And then chest facing forward. We're gonna take a breath in. On our exhale, start to walk your hands forward, dropping your chest down towards the mat. Or, excuse me, forehead down towards the floor. Options. If your forehead isn't quite meeting the floor today, stack your forearms on top of one another and let your forehead rest there. If you go into this posture and you're finding numbness, tingling, or pain, we come onto our back. So you're still going to get that good release into the hip, the IT band, the glutes, but a little bit more restorative. So if you need it, we come onto our back, crossing our right ankle on top of our left knee. We're just gonna press our right knee away from us. So options. You listen to you here. Again, it's about meeting your body where it is today. We start to bring awareness to that tension, the extra tension that we might be creating, where we're holding on to. So whether we're clenching the jaw shut, we're scrunching the eyes shut, we're creating fists with our hands. So that just subtleness that we have control over here. Let's focus on that next exhale to just release into it. You drop into this pigeon pose a little bit more. Another round of breath. And on your next inhale, slowly start to come back up onto your palms. So still staying in pigeon pose. Options, stay here. Can you bend your back knee, heel it towards the glutes? We're gonna see if we can grab it with that left hand, the foot, the ankle, the pant. And just start to bring the heel in a little bit closer. We'll stay here, another breath. And then go ahead, release the foot down. Bring yourselves back to your tabletop or your downward dog. Give yourselves a little shake out. Stack those hips, shake out the legs, and then bring yourselves back to stillness. And we'll get to the other side. So if you're on your back, you can switch onto the left ankle on top of right knee. If you're down dog tabletop, we're bringing that left knee to the outside of our, left knee and the outside of our left wrist, sorry. Walk your right foot nice and long behind us. Top of the foot is flat. Again, once you're here, we're helping that front shin out, bringing it more parallel to the front of our mat. We take a breath in, we lift our chest up, and then on our next exhale, start to walk those arms nice and long out in front of us. Forehead dropping down to the mat, not quite meeting today. Forehead resting onto the forearm. So again, notice, how are we feeling on this side? Is there numbness, tingling, or pain? We go onto our back, again, crossing our left ankle on top of our right knee. But you're feeling pretty good here. We're just focusing on the breath. Again, hitting that IT band, our glutes, our low back. Breathe into it. Release the subtle tension. Release the noise in the mind. Releasing any emotion that you might start to notice here. Follow your breath. Staying here for just another moment. And on your next inhale, let's come back up onto those palms. Option is stay here, getting into that back leg, heel in towards the glute. Right hand starts to create a connection, foot, ankle, pants. Bring that heel in, getting a little bit deeper of that stretch, of that release, final breath. And then slowly release the foot down, coming back, tabletop or downward facing dog. Give yourself one more little shake out. All right, let's make our way onto our backs. We shift onto one hip or the other. We straighten those legs nice and long out in front of us. Arms extend width. We are engaging our core, so navel's pressing in. And then slowly, with control, on your exhale, we start to come down vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way onto the mat. Arms to the next side of the body. Take a breath here, and then when you're ready, let's go ahead and bring those knees into the chest. Take some rocks and sway side to side. Circles with those knees going clockwise or counterclockwise, whatever feels best to you here. Then we'll come back to center. Keep your right knee hugged in, straighten your left leg flat out onto the mat. So we're hugging that right knee into the chest. We're gonna open our hip first. So start to bring your right knee towards your right shoulder to the outside of your body. Left hand can rest onto your left hip. This is for mindfulness, to really keep that left side down as you're opening your hip up to the side. We're gonna stay here another moment, another breath. And on your next inhale, bring that right knee back to center. Start to straighten your right leg, reaching your right foot to the sky. You can interlace your fingers or grab for the backside of that right thigh, your calf. Maybe you can grab for the big toe here. Flex the feet, both feet are active. Just stretching the backside of that right leg. Let's stay for one more breath. And then on your next exhale, hug the right knee back into the chest. Taking our twist, right arm off to the side to leg position. Left hand to the outside of our right leg. We're going to bring that right leg up and over to the left side. So noticing here, right hip comes off the mat, right shoulder stays on the mat. So if you notice that right shoulder really popping up, readjust, bring that right shoulder back down. It's gonna help deepen the twist, deepen the release. Your neck, gentle twist in the neck here, gaze over your right shoulder. And then let your eyes close. Guiding yourself deeper into the twist. With each exhale, we're here for another moment. And on your next breath, let's slowly bring that right knee back to center. Hug it in one more time. And then slowly release the right leg onto the mat. We'll hug our left knee into the chest. Flexing the feet here. Take a breath. We're gonna start to open up those hips. Left knee, left shoulder. Right hand on our right hip. Stay. Deep release. Guide yourself with your exhale. Another breath. On your next inhale, let's bring that left knee back to center. We're going to straighten that left leg. We're grabbing for the back side of that left thigh, ankle, calf. Kick out with the heels. Let's stay here another moment. Stretching the back side of that left leg. Nice lengthening. And on your next exhale, hug that left knee into the chest. Taking our twist. Right hand to the outside of the left leg, left hand off to the side to leg position. You guide that left leg up and over to the right side body. Left hip lifts off the mat, left shoulder stays down. And again, if you like that gentle twist in the neck, start to gaze over your left shoulder here. Breathe into it. Releasing a little bit more with each exhale. Final few moments. And with your next breath, let's bring that left knee back to center. Hugging the right knee in with the left, let's bring it into happy baby. Arms in between those legs, we reach the feet to the sky. We grab for the outside of the calves, the ankles, the feet or big toe. And we're dragging those knees on either side of the body. Excuse me. Nice long spine here. Let's start without movement. So shoulders onto the mat, sit bones working down towards the ground, really straight, really long spine. We're pressing those feet up to the sky as we push them back down. So those knees drop into either side of the body. We stay again another moment without movement. And then start to take some gentle swaying side to side. You can play around by straightening one leg and then the other, maybe feet together in a pike-like positioning if that feels good to you. Okay, just some gentle movement. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and hug those knees back into the chest. Give yourself one more big squeeze, bringing your forehead up to meet the knees. Take one more breath. And on your exhale, begin to lengthen the body out. So straighten those legs nice and long. Arms release, neck side of the body, palms facing up. And close the eyes. Allowing
yourself to come into the Spinal Shavasana. Bringing awareness to the body here. Can we release more into the upper back, draping those shoulders onto the mat? Our arms are lengthened. There's softness in the hands. Our low back is dropping onto the mat, and our legs nice and long, and those feet just naturally dropping off to the sides. This is what we work for through our yoga practice. Coming to our final Shavasana, the spinal meditation. And as always, meditation can be difficult for some, maybe not for others. But as we try to silence the mind, as we try to get rid of the noise internally, also working on that external noise, might be intimidating to come to think of nothing. We're trying to empty that mind. But to get there first, concentrate on just one thing. And that one thing can be the silence in the room. Or it can be simple and just be your breath. Feeling and noticing each rise and each fall of the breath. Helping again to silence the mind, calm the body. Making our way into that final Shavasana. To help us get there, let's take one round of community breath here. So let's begin with that exhale, empty your lungs. Finding something to release, take that deep inhale through the nose, fill the lungs, fill the breath, find that thing you need to release, you need to let go, and exhale, sigh, out the mouth, release. Coming softly into the spinal Shavasana, our final resting pose. We start to come back to the present moment, feeling the rise and fall of our breath, creating gentle movements by wiggling our fingers, our toes. And when you're ready, coming into that full body stretch, if you choose, reach the arms up and overhead, extend the body nice and long, stretch it out. And whichever way you want to go, slowly make your way onto your right or your left side body into a fetal position. Just rest here for just another moment. Head onto the arm. Take a breath. And on your next inhale, begin to make your way up to a comfortable seat. Taking Sukhasana, one foot in front of the other. Easy seat. Maybe half lotus or full lotus is part of your practice. Go through there. Allow your hands to rest on your legs. And then let those eyes close one more time. Find that length in the spine. Reach up through the crown of the head. Shoulders with your next breath. Let's bring them up to your ears. And on your exhale, bring them back and drop them down the spine. Ending our practice here, taking our final round of community breath. Let's begin with an exhale, empty the lungs. Take that deep inhale through the nose, fill the breath to the top. We hold the breath, find something to release, to let go, and go ahead, exhale, sigh out the mouth. Creating space. creating stillness. We slowly come back to the rise and fall of our breath. And closing our practice by bringing our palms to meet at heart center. The light in me truly honors, respects, and appreciates the light in each of you. Namaste. All right, my friends, as always, thank you for joining me Sunday, a little morning Vinyasa flow. This coming week, I will not be teaching. On Tuesday, Power Yoga, Anna Marie or Dash is covering for me. And then next Sunday is Nancy, just because I'm going to be out of town. So enjoy your week ahead. I'll see you the following week. And be well, stay healthy, and have a great day. Bye, friends.
Thank you, Erin. Thank you.
Have a good one, guys.
Thank you.